Rose Whites tonight. White jerseys, maroon numerals, and the Cats cap. They're decked out, ready to go. They're dropping back to take the kickoff. The Coyotes are in their burnt orange home jerseys. Look just like the University of Texas out there with the white numerals, and they're ready to go. And one thing I've been asked to do is talk about this field here. They're mighty proud of it. As we were walking in earlier this evening, it's like a green at a golf course. They take care of this thing. This is the best kept yard in town.
Well, I know as I walked across the field coming up to the booth, it's a nice, soft field, yet firm. It's not spongy where it gives on you at every step, but it is a nice, soft, but yet firm field, and it really looked good. When the lights have come on, you can see a few spots where it shows a little worn, but with the lights off, it looked like we're walking up on a golf course where they're having the tee and the fairway and all this out here. It's really a nice shape. And the big paw, coyote paw in the middle, of course, facing the other way.
Okay, Grover Mann is our official tonight. He has given the signal. Here's the advance and the kick by Lyles. Coming down will be taken by the Cats in the end zone. It bounces out of the hands of Gabe Gonzalez as he bumps into C.J. Carroll. They both met about 2 yards deep in the end zone, and the ball goes out. The ball will be a touchback, and it will come out to the 20-yard line of Calallen. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. This is how they'll go offensively tonight from left to right. Gabe Garza is at tackle. Mike Wilson at left guard. Kevin Hofer is at Justin Sanchez is the right guard, and John Geary at right tackle. If the Cats show the 2 tight end formation, it will be Jarrett Irwin and Eric Nielsen. If they show a split end, it'll be Jeremy Elliott. It'll be a 2 tight end set. Nielsen is to the left side. Dickie Gonzalez is at quarterback. He has Carroll, Chambers, and Faber in the backfield. It's a keeper by Gonzalez. He comes around to the near side. He's going to be caught for a 3-yard loss back to the 17-yard line. Rushing in there is the left side linebacker, J.D. Gomez. He makes contact along with Mark Salinas, the cornerback, and it's a loss on the first offensive play for the Wildcats of 2 yards. This brings up a 2nd down and 12.
Well, Dickey faked it up the middle of Chambers and kept the ball coming around on the near side. It's the same, one of the same plays that they did earlier that really went for big yardage in an earlier game.
Split in, Jeremy Elliott is to the near side. Gonzalez under center, split backfield, turn, spin, handoff, trying to go over, finding some running room, not much there. Woody Chambers running into traffic. He'll get back a yard on that play, and the Coyotes will hold the Wildcats to a 3rd and 11. The ball is placed on the 19-yard line, the near harsh mark, and the Cats get the play coming in from the near side from Casey Dorn from Coach Bill Danaher.
Again, it was number 9, Gomez, who was in on the tackle, and Chambers tried to jump. He was just upended, put down rather strongly.
3rd and 11 from the 19, just underway, 10:43 to play. Slot is to the right side, Gonzalez under center. Gets the ball, going to take a 5-yard drop, rolls to his right, looks, throws downfield, has the receiver at the 32, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. That is Jeremy Elliott making his 7th catch of the year, as it was just a curl pattern, went down the 10 yards necessary, made the catch, but hold it. We got a penalty flag back at the 15-yard line. Grover Mann says it's going to be against the Wildcats.
I didn't see what he marked off, but from where the flag was, I'd say it's probably an illegal procedure.
And that's the first penalty of the night for Calallen.
A holding call.
And that is going to wipe out a 1st down pass completion from Gonzalez to Elliott. And with the walk-off, we'll place the ball back deep in Calallen territory at the 10-yard line. This brings up a 3rd and 20 for the Wildcats. They show split receivers left and right. Elliott is split in to the near side. Chambers and Carroll in the backfield. Gonzalez takes a short drop, throws, has a receiver. That is the tight end, Irwin. He fights off a couple of Coyotes, but will fight for yardage past the 10 and will get it out to about the 11. And it's going to be a kicking situation for the Wildcats, who will have to put it away on their first possession. Going back deep for Alice, a single receiver. He'll stand at the Calallen 46-yard line. That's Aaron Reed. To put it away for the Cats will be Jarrett Irwin. He'll stand about a yard deep in the end zone.
Into a slight wind.
Head high snap, not much run. They're going to set it up for the return. Good kick from the end zone, taken at the 45. Comes downfield, zigzags, comes up by 1, and he gets a 5-yard return before the Calallen Wildcats make the tackle, and there's a penalty flag at the tail of the play at the 49. The hit is made by Calallen. Jamie Lawson downfield, but let's see what the penalty is going to be as Aaron Reeves of Alice gets a 5-yard return. And it is going to go against the Coyotes as it's going to be an illegal block on the return. So from the 46, they'll mark it off against against Alice.
A 10-yard penalty will put the ball at the 38-yard line, and that's where Alice will take over 1st and 10 at their own 38.
All right, both teams are now even in the penalty department. Here comes the Alice Coyotes up to the line of scrimmage. They are running the wishbone, 2 tight ends. Renita is the quarterback, the true freshman under center. Long count, he'll spin, hand it off to the right halfback, finds a crease, past the 40 to the 45 and out to the 46-yard line on the carry. First one of the night, J.D. Gomez for a quick pickup on the play of 8 yards. He's hit by the linebackers and the strong safety, Bert Galvez, and that stops Gomez after, we said, an 8-yard pickup out to the Alice 46-yard line. Quickly from the huddle up to the line of scrimmage, Rene Rodriguez, the center, over the football. Renita with the wishbone backfield, 2 tight ends. Quick snap, hand off to the left halfback. Oh, it's a pass play. Here comes the defense. It's going to be Drillen, Chuck Drillen coming through. Puts his sight on Renita and will drop him back at the Alice 40-yard line. Also, Matt Shearer was in there defensively. So what was a 2nd and 2 is now a 3rd and 7 back at the Alice 40-yard line near hash mark.
I think it almost was better on time to hand it off because the Calallen defense was all over him. A good pressure by Drillen, and Matt Shearer was there, and they just rolled him out of bounds.
Slot left formation. We've got a split-in formation for Alice to the left. Wishbone backfield. It's a quick slant throws, and he was trying to hit the split in Travis Finley, who had gone down and was squaring out, but the pass from Renita was led just a bit. It's an incompleted pass that will bring up a 4th down and a punting situation for the Coyotes. Nick Burnett will kick away to 2, make that 1 receiver deep for the Cats. That is Jeremy Elliott standing at his 20-yard line. Low snap, it's a bounce on the ground. The rush, but the kick is away. It's a good high end over end coming down, taken by Elliott at the 18. Comes around, gets a block, still on his feet at the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, and out of bounds on the near side. He was hit by Alice's Ryan Farrell, but that was an extremely good return by Jeremy Elliott, and Dale Elliott got a block back at the 20, which keyed that play up the near sideline.
And he also got a block around the 30-yard line, which sprung him a little bit more, and there was one guy that snuck through. If it hadn't been for that one guy, he had a chance to break that thing all the way.
8:21 to go, first quarter. There is no score. Second time for the evening that the Calallen Wildcats have the ball. Dickie Gonzalez running the offense. Split backfield, split is to the right, quick snap, pitch back, Chambers goes around, looks for a block, but he can't get anywhere as the linebacker, J.D. Gomez, is there quickly to hit him high and drag him down at about the 40-yard line. The official, where does he stand? Oh, he's standing at the 38. So there's another -5 yards on the play offensively for Calallen.
Yeah, there was absolutely no place to go. Chambers took the pitch, went to the far side, and there was just absolutely nowhere to go. There were 3 people out there waiting for him. He tried to swing out a little bit wider, and by swinging out wider, he just lost a little bit more yardage, knocked the ball back to the 37.
Well, we have an injured Coyote player on the field. There is a timeout. With no score in the ball game, let's take a break. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
The Bank of Alice is proud to support South Texas football this year. At the Bank of Alice, caring about the community is very important to them. With great convenience and friendly service, the Bank of Alice treats you like family and cares about your account. On the corner of Wood River Drive and FM 624 in Calallen and 801 North Texas Boulevard in Alice to especially serve you at its best. The Bank of Alice is an independent bank that's locally owned and operated, so it's different from all those big city banks. So easy to get to, so easy to deal with, and because of its small-town South Texas roots, the Bank of Alice knows how to treat people good. With convenient hours and drive-through and a 24-hour ATM machine, the Bank of Alice is a full-service bank that offers quick loan decisions and is known for its outstanding service to the entire community, including programs for the agricultural industry and small business people. So whether you're opening your first bank account or getting a loan for your new home or property, the Bank of Alice is right here where you don't have to travel all the way to the city anymore. With locations in Calallen and Alice, the Bank of Alice welcomes you to the new way of banking and wishes the mighty Wildcatting Alice Coyotes a great season. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
You know that everyone likes doing business with a winner, and we've got one right here in Corpus. Cintas, the uniform people. For those of you who use their uniform rental service, you know service is the name of the game. Every uniform company says they provide great service, but at Cintas, they've got the proof. For the past 6 years, Business Week magazine has listed Cintas as one of the top 6 service companies in America. And each year, Cintas moves up in the ranking. In fact, this year, Cintas is the #2 rated service company in all of America. So what makes Cintas so successful? Putting the customer first. Customers like Avis, who gave Cintas its We Try Harder Total Quality Supplier Award. At Cintas, it's become a tradition to be rated at the top by business publications like Forbes and Business Week. So if you want to do business with a company who just doesn't say they're the best, but who has solid proof, call the folks over at Cintas. In Corpus, call 884-6681. Outside of Corpus, dial 1-800-683-4279. Cintas, the uniform people.
Back at Memorial Stadium in Alice, I'm Tom Duran along with Dale McFarland. And folks, this is the one thing that we really hate to see in high school football or any football game. An Alice player is down, and it looks like he is going to have to be assisted off the field. We're not even going to say what the problem might be, but we did see him. He is moving his arms, but they have emergency personnel out there with him. The trainer for Alice High School, Pete Weimer, is there, Doc Stray, Coach Danaher, and Coach Wiley out there looking at the young man. The doctors say this is one thing that we really hate to see happening in high school football. And according to UIL, we're not even going to mention the kid's name or his number because we don't want to cause any undue worry or stress, but they're taking care of it. And it's been really a tight ball game. Both these teams thus far, they all have been feeling each other out, seeing what they're going to do offensively and defensively. We can say one thing is played Calallen real tight on this first offensive possession as they had because negative yardage. But if we had not had the penalty, a holding call against Calallen, they would have picked up a first down on their first possession.
Yes, they would have. And Alice has been bringing just about everybody. They've been shooting the linebackers. We've mentioned J.D. Gumman on every play. He has been in there on every play defensively for Alice, and he's just been playing a tremendous game. And what happened there, Tom, is that it looks like Alice is bringing 11 people and not reading anything. We're just flooding him.
Just swarming
so, you know, perhaps a quick stand-up hit to the wide receiver or to the tight end, you know, just to break that up a little bit, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, the young Coyote football player is being taken off the field. He was all right because he gave a salute to his bench saying, go get them. And so we're going to go back to playing football. 2nd down and 15 is the call for Calallen. The line of scrimmage at the Calallen 37-yard line. The split end coming to the near side is Johnny Adams. Dickie Gonzalez spins, quickly hands it off to the fullback. That is Woody Chambers blasting through on the left side, finding running room up to the 40-yard line. So this will now be a 3rd down and about 12 needed for a first. Calallen would have to get into Alice territory at the 48 to keep this drive alive with a first down.
Well, the ground game is really not working for Calallen because, like I said, they were just shooting everybody. And the only big gainer Calallen has had tonight was the pass, and that was called back because of the penalty. I would look pass here.
Adams coming out to the near side as the split end, as Gonzalez looks over the Coyote defense. Linebackers up on the line, looks like a blitz. They're coming around. They have a man on Chambers, but he gets by him. But the swarming defense comes over, led by number 30, Ray Davila, along with Andrew Hughes, and they get a hold of Chambers and drops him back at the 36-yard line. This will be a minus yard on the carry and a 4th down and 14. The line of scrimmage will be at the 38, and this is now a punting situation for the Wildcats. As the punter, Jared Irwin, will kick away. He'll stand at his 25. Coming into tonight's game, he averaged 35.2 yards per punt. Only a single man back deep. It's a high kick, and it's going to come down and take a Calallen roll as it hits the 30, rolls down past the 20, the 15, and blown dead at the 9-yard line. And wisely, Aaron Reeves, the Coyote back deep, he got out of the way when he didn't see he had a chance at catching that ball. Calallen quickly down, watches the ball take that crazy spin downfield, and they wind up defensively in great field position. Alice is down at their 10-yard line, and the Yotes will try to put it together offensively on their second possession of the night. Travis Finley, the split end, goes wide to the left. Wishbone backfield tied in to the near side. Grenada, the freshman quarterback, long count. He'll spin. He'll hand it off to his left halfback. That is Ryan Farrell up the gut of the line, past the 10-yard line. He'll fight it out to the 13, and that's about all she wrote there. As the last man up off the bottom of the pile, Gabe Gonzalez, 288 pounds, 5'10", senior, making the stop on the ball carrier.
There's a real good block thrown on Casey Dorn, and he come up shaking a little bit. One of the cheerers went over and asked him if he's all right. He just said, "Get away from me, I'm ready to play, man."
Finley coming wide to the near side. Quick snap. It's going to be a handoff. He finds a running room. Breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles. He's still going. And that is Ryan Farrell with the football past the 30 and out to the 32-yard line, where the Wildcat defense finally brings him down. Out there to make the hit is Jared Campbell, the free safety, but that's a great run downfield by Ryan Farrell, and poor tackling by the Wildcat defense on that first down run out to the 32-yard line of Alice.
That's an 18-yard gain. That's the first down of the ball game.
In the backfield, it's Farrell, Gaitan, and Gomez in the wishbone. Grenada, long count. He'll take it, hand it off to the left halfback, but that time the play is stopped well defensively. Coming in from the right end, C.J. Carroll and Casey Dorn make the stop on Farrell, and Gabe Garza is there too for the Calallen defense. There's a gain of only 1 yard, 2nd down and 9. The line of scrimmage will be at the Alice 33. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. There is no score. Alice with the football quickly from the huddle. They're up to the line. Rene Rodriguez, the center, over football. Pronita, quick snap. He'll pitch it back to the right halfback, Gomez. He goes around. He tries to cut it up to the corner, and he'll get past the 35, out to the 37. The strong safety, Bert Gomez, defensively there for Calallen, will deny the Coyotes their first down by some 4 yards. And Alice quickly looking at a 3rd and 4 from their 38-yard line.
Quick pitch around the end that time, and Bert Gomez over there to force it even wider and finally push him out of bounds.
Offset I for the Coyotes. Bonita. Oh, there's going to be a penalty flag as the slot man to the near side. Well, he was set as a slot, but he's the tight end. Joe Gonzalez moved a half count before the snap of the ball. So what was a 3rd and 4 will now be a 3rd and 9 facing the Coyotes. Move that ball back to the 33-yard line, and this just gives you a different complexion on this play call for the Coyotes.
Yes, it sure does. It changes everything because you had short yardage, and now you've got 3rd and 9. It makes a big difference in the call.
High formation backfield. Perdita keeps the ball, comes around to the near side. Stiff arm, gets it blocked, slips out of the tackle, picks up the first down out to the 45-yard line. And Perdita fought off the tackle of Calallen's Bert Gomez. If Gomez could have wrapped him up, he would have stopped the play cold after a 2-yard gain. But instead, the extra effort by Perdita gives the Alice Coyotes a first down out to their 48-yard line.
A nice 15-yard run that time by Perdita.
Good blocking on the near side by the Coyotes. Bela and Zertucci. Travis, the split end this time, goes wide to the left side. Wishbone backfield. Gaitan, Farrell, and Gomez. Perdita with the ball. He'll hand it off. Farrell bounce it into people. He'll keep going. He's past midfield into Calallen territory as he works to the 49. A.J. Sherrick defensively for Calallen, and Farrell quickly as that picks up 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 6 for the Coyotes. The line of scrimmage will be at the Calallen 47-yard line. 3:13 to go, first quarter. There is no score. Alice with the ball. They send their split in wide left. We have a double tight end to the near side. Slot man is now in motion. That's Farrell. Cronita has a flag on the play as he pitches it back to Gomez.
There's an illegal procedure, Tom. They had movement before. The official on the near side threw the flag before he blew the whistle. Should have been blowing the whistle right away to stop everything, to prevent any injuries on the play.
Rotherman, the referee, gives the call. Illegal procedure against the Coyotes. It'll be a walk-off of 5 yards on that 2nd down and 6. This bring up 2nd down and 11 now. Push that ball back into Coyote territory at the 48-yard line. 2:58 to go, first quarter. There is no score in this ball game. Coming to you from Memorial Stadium in Alice to a standing room crowd only. Granita, the 5'9", 145-pound freshman, checks in from the far sideline from Coach Watley with the play. Brings his squad up to the line of scrimmage. In is Travis Finley. It's a power play to the near side as Farrell finds some blocking. He'll get past midfield and down to the Calallen 45-yard line before he's drugged down. He did not pick up the first down. Casey Doran defensively for the Wildcats. Farrell will miss the first down marker by some 3 yards as officials were giving forward progress to the 44-yard line of Calallen.
Well, nice little 8-yard pickup for him that time and moves the ball ahead. Calallen defense has got a stiff in here.
Finley this time split in to the left side. Wishbone backfield. Farrell, Gaitan, and Gomez. Granita with a long count. Reads his key. He'll keep it. It'll be an option. He'll keep that football. He'll be dropped on the right side as it was covered well by the Calallen defense. The pitch man was J.D. Gomez, but Granita could never see clear to pitch that ball back because the man covering Gomez was right there, and it's a no gate on the play, and this brings up a 4th down and 3, a punting situation. Dropping back to kick it away will be Nick Burnett. It's a high snap, but man, he makes a one-arm grab, and if there had been pressure by Calallen, it would have been a much better play than they have right now as the Yotes are going to down the ball at the Calallen 6. So a very bad snap to Nick Burnett. He leaps up in the air, catches it with his right hand. No pressure at all. He gets the kick away. It has an Alice bounce, and it winds up inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line where officials will spot it for play for Calallen, 1st and 10.
So far, Tom, Calallen has got a minus 13 yards in total offense.
And they have not started out at the best end of the field tonight. They started out at their 20-yard line, and now they're at their 6. They break from the huddle, coming out to the line. Elliott split in to the near side. Looking things over is Dickie Gonzalez. Checks his keys on defense. The linebackers dance around. Now Gonzalez is under center. With the ball, he'll keep straight ahead. Bounces on the right side. He'll get it out past the 10 and get forward progress to the 12-yard line as the motion man, Faber, came near side. That drug a linebacker with him. And with the snap of the ball, Gonzalez just goes around Kevin Hofer and Justin Sanchez and finds about 5 on the play. And that was a nifty little play.
It sure was. A nice fake. Take it up the middle. You got to take them what you give you. They're covering the outside. Take the middle.
All right, from the 12-yard line, Calallen looks at a 2nd down and about 5 needed for a 1st. Gonzalez, the senior quarterback, under center. Quick snap, handoff. That is going to be Woody Chambers. And Chambers has trouble as he bumps into his lead blocker, which is Hofer coming over, and also 61 out there. That's Jamie Lawson. They actually got in the way of Chambers trying to make yardage. If he hadn't bumped into his buddies, he may have picked up a Calallen 1st down, but he's going to be shy of that 1st down yardage by 2 yards. This will bring up 3rd and 2. The line of scrimmage is just over the 14-yard line. Linebackers up tight for Allen. Quick snap, handoff. Chambers, find and running room. That second effort will give Calallen a 1st down from where the official stands on the near side. He has his foot at the 19, almost the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. starting this drive on their 6-yard line. We have 3 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. There is no score. The clock starts to wind, and that's it. We will go to the second quarter with no score in Alice. Back in a moment. You're listening to Wildcat Football on KRYS 1360.
If you need physical therapy due to an injury or prolonged illness, you need Columbia Calallen Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, an affiliate of Columbia Northwest Hospital. Our skilled staff provides the highest quality, goal-oriented patient care, specializing in sports medicine, orthopedic surgery rehab, aquatic therapy, and more. We're dedicated to the restoration of patient function as well as patient aftercare. We use the latest equipment, including an indoor aquatic fitness center and a hydrotherapy room for diabetic and conventional wound care. At Columbia Calallen Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, we know how to care with patience, encouragement, and expertise that restores motor skills and self-confidence and generally enhances a patient's quality of life.
We know how to care. We know how to care for you.
Columbia Northwest Hospital, we know how to care, and we're in your neighborhood.
1360 AM, KRYS, Corpus Christi.
Wherever you might be in South Texas, thanks for spending some time with us. We start the second quarter. There is no score between Alice or Calallen. First and 10 for the Wildcats from their 19-yard line. Quick snap, hands off. It's going to be a keeper by Gonzalez. He goes out to his left, cuts back, slips out of the tackle. He's past the 15, look at the 25-yard line, and will get forward progress to the 26 on that quarterback keep. A first down play of some 6 yards for Calallen's Dickie Gonzalez. This Coyote defense has been averaging 179.4 yards per game. They are ranked scoring defense-wise. They've given up 6.3 points per average on a game. The highest this year has been 14 points last week to Flower Bluff. On a second down and 4, Cats with the ball. Gonzalez will hand it off as busted out of it. How did he get out of that, folks? That was Woody Chambers. He was stopped dead cold at the 28-yard line. He kept wiggling and busted out of the pack and picked up the first down to the Calallen 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Cats, who started this drive deep on their 6-yard line. And now they picked up another first out to their 35.
That was a nice bit of running and pick up of 9 yards that time for Chambers. He has completely turned around and had his back to the way he's going, turned around and just kept on going. They didn't ever just knock him down.
Cats with a split backfield. Gonzalez will keep the ball. It's going to be an option play coming around. Looks for a block. He gets upended as he cut upfield at the 35. Coming in there, that was one of the linebackers. 23. He got in there and made the hit. That's Mark Salinas. And as Gonzalez planted the right foot to cut back upfield to his left, that was a great play there defensively by Salinas, the corner coming in and up in Gonzalez. He gets a yard for his effort, though, out to the 36-yard line with 10:22 to play before halftime. There is no score from Alice. Casey Dorn is a split receiver out to the near side. 2 tight ends for Calallen. Option play. Gonzalez keeps, has some running room, but he can't get rid of Andrew Hughes out there on the right side. He grabs a hold of Gonzalez's leg and just drags him down after a gain of 2. Now it's a 3rd down and 7 for Calallen. The ball will be placed for play at the 37 on the far hash mark as Calallen is going from our left to right here at a packed Memorial Stadium in Alice.
The hole looked like it was there, and Dickey tried to cut upfield, and boy, the defense play was a beauty. He just stayed right there, stayed with him, didn't buy any of the fakes, and pulled him down for a 2-yard gain.
It is Chambers and Gonzalez. Gabe Gonzalez in the backfield. Pass play, rolling pocket to the near side. Looks, throws. Has a receiver. That's Chambers. Hauls it in at the 45. Falls forward to the 47-yard line. It's a first down for the Calallen Wildcats. Defensively, the play is made by Mark Salinas. He gets up and hobbles back to the defensive huddle. But Chambers, after catching the ball, and it was a high pass, we might add, does a good job of bringing it in, and it's another Calallen first down at their 47-yard line.
But Dickie Gonzalez did a nice job of picking up his secondary receiver. His primary receiver was Irwin.
The Wildcats will call a timeout with no score in Alice. Let's take a break. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
The Bank of Alice is proud to support South Texas football this year. At the Bank of Alice, caring about the community is very important to them. With great convenience and friendly service, the Bank of Alice treats you like family and cares about your account. On the corner of Wood River Drive and FM 624 in Calallen and 801 North Texas Boulevard in Alice to especially serve you at its best. The Bank of Alice is an independent bank that's locally owned and operated, so it's different from all those big city banks. So easy to get to, so easy to deal with, and because of its small-town South Texas roots, the Bank of Alice knows how to treat people good. With convenient hours and drive-through and a 24-hour ATM machine, the Bank of Alice is a full-service bank that offers quick loan decisions and is known for its outstanding service to the entire community, including programs for the agricultural industry and small business people. So whether you're opening your first bank account or getting a loan for your new home or property, the Bank of Alice is right here where you don't have to travel all the way to the city anymore. With locations in Calallen and Alice, the Bank of Alice welcomes you to the new way of banking and wishes the mighty Wildcatting Alice Coyotes a great season. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, I'm Tom Doyle along with Dale McFarland for tonight's play-by-play. It's a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their 47-yard line. There is no score in this ball game. Quick snap from center. That's Chambers with the ball. Finds some running room. He'll eke out 3 yards to midfield before he's finally brought down the far sideline, or rather the far side of the play, by Robert Perez, the defensive tackle for the Coyotes. We have 8:56 before halftime and a real tightly played ball game. Both these teams have been feeling each other out offensively and defensively. The Cats have finally put something together as they started this drive midway through the first quarter at their 6, and now have worked it out to a 2nd down and 7 from midfield. Split end to the near side is Elliott for Calallen. Casey Dorn comes in motion. He's the block man. Gets the block for Gonzalez. Gonzalez will be short of the 1st down as he got it to the Alice 44-yard line. He was grabbed and drugged down by J.C. Perez, the strong side linebacker defensively for the Coyotes. Short of the 1st down from our angle up here, about the length of the football. Line of scrimmage will be at the Alice 43-yard line.
It was very, very close, but it was right in front of the sticks. There was no doubt about it. No need to measure that one. I'm still going to give him a 7-yard pickup on that.
Cats to the line of scrimmage. Tight end is to the left side of the formation. Gonzalez under center. He'll give it to Chambers. He has a hole. Picks up the 1st down. Breaks out of the tackle. Cuts back to his left. Slips another tackle to 20.
He's gone.
15 to 10 to 5. Touchdown. Calallen Wildcats. That is Woody Chambers coming up with his 21st touchdown of the season on a 43-yard touchdown run with 7:39 to play in the 2nd quarter.
94-yard drive that time for Calallen. Woody Chambers busted 3 tackles on the way into the end zone, was hit, busted, spun around, busted another one, and just outran everybody into the end zone.
All right, the try now for extra point as Scott Jackson will take the snap from center, and Johnny Adams will try the one-pointer. Good snap. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:39 to play in the 1st half, it is now Calallen 7, Alice nothing. Back in a moment with the Cats kickoff after this. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
Driving in South Texas, no doubt you know all about windshield dings. Well, one thing all South Texans know, for windshield replacements or windshield dings or any glass needs, you can depend on Mo Glass. Whether it's auto or home glass, the only professional to call is Mo the Pro. Our knowledgeable staff and factory-trained specialists will do the job right. You can trust Mo Glass. We offer state inspections and also license replacement stickers. Now that's true service. Call Mo the Pro at Morenos Glass in Corpus Christi. Morenos Glass, Mo the Pro, and high school football. All excellent and all South Texas traditions.
K-Bob's is proud to be a sponsor of the Calallen Wildcats. You can choose from a wide variety of food, including chicken, seafood, steaks, and a huge salad wagon. Of course, K-Bob's is famous for their chicken fried steak with all the fixins. So after the game, take the whole family over for some of the best food in these here parts. K-Bob's, located at 5 Points, next to the movie. K-Bob's wishes Calallen good luck, and let's take it all the way again this year. Go Wildcats!
Back here at Memorial Stadium in Alice, I'm Tom Doyle along with Dale McFarland. And Dale, you have the particulars on that drive for the Wildcats.
Calallen goes 94 yards in 5 minutes and 40 seconds with Woody Chambers going the final 43 yards, busting several tackles en route to the end zone. 7-0 Calallen.
That's Donnie Adams who puts the extra point on. Donnie is now 32 out of 37 extra point tries. Here's Darrell Calley's kick. It's a high end over end, going to be taken by Daniel Cantu at the 8-yard line, the 15 to 20. Hey, he's got a crease, and he's up into the 30 and down to the 32. The tackle was made by Calallen's number 21. That's Jeremy Elliott downfield, and also Todd Beebe was there, and that's a nifty little return for Daniel Cantu as he had daylight for just a moment and gets that football out to the Alice 33. So with 7:32 to go before halftime, Calallen with the lead, 7-0. But here come the Coyotes. Brunella brings his squad up to the line. We have a double wing formation, single setback. In motion man goes to the right side. That's Farrell with the ball. Finds someone. Oh, he's going to be stopped for short yardage as they start this thing on their 34 on that 1st and 10. Big Ryan Farrell is going to pick up 3 before he runs into Casey Dorn and Jarrett Irwin defensively. So this is going to bring up 2nd down and 7. The ball is just over the 41 and nosing right up to the 42-yard line. Here come the Yotes up to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends, wishbone backfield. That's going to be Farrell. And he tried something on his left side, which means the right side of the defensive line. A.J. Sherrick is there. C.J. Carroll. They put the stop on him, only a gain of about 2. This brings up a 3rd and about long 5 needed for a 1st down as the line of scrimmage is at the 39 of Alice. Alice would have to get out to their 44-yard line or better. Single setback, double receivers make that trip set to the right side for Alice. Now the man coming back in motion is DJ Gomez. And here comes the pressure as the pitch is thrown, and it's caught. And, oh, he pays the price at the Calallen 49. That is Travis Finley, a tough split in. He makes the catch as Pradita is leveled in the backfield. Finley hauls the football in, and then he is sandwiched by Jared Campbell and Jet Walker, and Finley does a great job and gives a victory sign coming up. Hey, I held on to that ball and got it into Calallen territory at the 49.
Well, he ought to be proud of that one because he took a shot for a nice 12-yard gain.
And Finley will go wide to the right of the formation. Wishbone backfield for Alice. Pradita looks over the Calallen defense. He'll take that football, hand it off to Finley, slips 2 tackles into the secondary down to the 39-yard line. There defensively is Decky Gonzalez. He's getting some safety time. Jet Walker is there too for the Wildcats. And quickly as that, Ryan Farrell races downfield for about a 9-yard pickup. It's close, so the official Grover man wants to bring the chain in from the near side and measure this for a possible Alice 1st down.
I believe he got it.
Ryan Farrell coming into tonight's ball game has a 7.4 yard per carry average, and they put the sticks down, and they missed the 1st down by about an inch or 2. So this is going to be 2nd down, close play, very close coming up.
2nd down in the fingernail.
Yeah, about that. Standing room only here in the Hub City at Memorial Stadium in Alice. All you can see is burnt orange on the far side and maroon over here on the near side. It kind of looks like an A&M Texas ball game.
It really does, and I think it's kind of got that atmosphere in the stands, too.
Oh, yeah. Everybody rooting for their team here tonight. We got standing room at both ends of this stadium. All right, Grover man says, let's place this thing down and get it back into action. 5:50 go, 1st half. 7-0 Calallen with the lead, but Alice has the football. Wishbone backfield. Ryan gets the call, leaves his blockers. No, that's Gomez carrying the ball. J.D. Gomez, the big kid. He's 5'10", 165-pound senior, directing traffic in front of him. He will fight his way over the line of scrimmage and will get down to the Calallen 35-yard line before Christopher Ramon finally pushes him out of bounds, but not after the big J.D. Gomez picks up a 1st down for Alice. Officials are going to give the 39 as forward progress.
I think that's a 34.
34. I like the 39 better.
I did too, but we got to give them those 5 yards.
Okay. From the 34 of Alice, here comes Brother 34 of Calallen. Here comes Alice, and a lineman for Alice went down. David Zertucci got into his stance and then got up and moved, and that brought yellow flags immediately and a walk-off of 5 back to the 39 where I wanted to start from in the first place.
You were right all the time, Tom. I knew that.
Yes, sir. What's the old saying? Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then?
I'll tell you what, and there was no doubt about it. The lineman got down into his three-point stance, and then when he raised up, and immediately Calallen started pointing at him, and the flags flew from both sides. There was never a question on that call.
All right, here comes Alice and Travis Finley. The split into the near side. Wishbone backfield tied into the right side for the Yotes from their 39 of Calallen. Pass play. Pranita throws. He hits Finley at the 29, and he is going to take 3 Wildcats to bring him down. Dickie Gonzalez coming in there, levels him, but he's going to get that 5-yard walk-off back, plus about 2 on the reception and run down to the Alice, make that the Calallen 32-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and 8. The line of scrimmage when the Coyotes break from the huddle.
Well, that time he had 2 receivers going down and picked out the short receiver. He was hit by one man, bounced off, and finally Dickie Gonzalez come up and really put the wood to him.
Alice with the football with a 2nd and 8. Renita under center. He'll fake it. Little quick slant. Finley has the ball. Pitch back. It's a loose football. Calallen's going to come up with it. That's going to be Calallen's ball. As here's how the play goes. Renita on a quick slant hits Finley. Then Finley was going to pitch it back to Ryan Farrell. Farrell can't handle it, and Calallen comes up with a fumble recovery at their 27-yard line. Did you get the guy who came up with that?
No, I did not see who recovered that.
What about Cliff? 34. That is C.J. Carroll. Give him a fumble recovery.
And really, the receiver never should have pitched that ball because there was... He got hit about the time.
What that is Coach Watley's bag of tricks, and that time the trick play did not work. Calallen has the football, leading 7-0, 4:48 to go before halftime. Calallen split end to the near side. That is Elliott. It's going to be a handoff to guess who? Woody Chambers knocking on the door. He'll go to the right side. We'll get forward progress up to about the 29-yard line before officials blow that play dead. Defensively, the play was made by Alice's J.D. Gomez, 5'10", 165, a senior. And Woody will get on the play. 2 yards, 2nd and 8 for Calallen.
Let's go back to that flea flicker play. So what really killed that play for Alice was that the pitch man who was going to receive it was too far away. It had to be about a 5-yard pitch. You can't do that in a flea flicker.
2 tight ends for the Cats. Quick snap. It's going to be an option play. Gonzalez keeps the ball, dances out to the left side, has one guy to beat, but he can't get past him. He's tripped up at the 35. We'll get forward progress to the 36-yard line. Defensively for the Coyotes, that was Pete Rodriguez in, got his hand in there and tripped up the quarterback. And then coming in was Daniel Carlisle for an assist on the tackle. But Gonzalez will be short of the first down by some 2.5 yards. 3rd down facing the Wildcats. The line of scrimmage will be at the Calallen 35. We have 3:35 to go before halftime. It is a 7-0 ball game. Calallen with the lead and the football. Chambers and Gabe Gonzalez are the running backs. Dickie Gonzalez is at quarterback. Quick snap. It's a keep coming around to the near side, and Gonzalez knew he's going to be real close as it's quickly Gomez for Alice in there, and number 15, he got there quickly, Jacob Garcia, as Garcia was the one that the lead man in motion could not block. That was Casey Dorn, and Casey's hearing about it on the near side. And it's going to be a 4th and 1 situation for the Wildcats at their 37. Let's see what they're going to do about it.
Well, Dickie Gonzalez made something out of nothing. Turned his back and cut in and tried to push himself backwards from the first down.
The Cats will go for it on a 4th and 1. And a penalty as the right side smooth before the snap of the ball for Calallen. So on a 4th and 1, an illegal procedure play, and that's going to cost the Cats. as they'll have to take a 5-yard penalty on what was a 4th and 1, will now be a 4th and 6. A punting situation. Move that ball back to the Calallen 32-yard line. That was John Yeary and one other over here on the near side, Sanchez. That move before the snap of the ball. And that brings in Jarrett Irwin. He'll kick from his 19. Aaron Reeves, the single receiver back deep. Good chest-high snap and a rocket downfield. What a kick. Reeves will take it at the 26, goes back to his right, gets a block. He's got plenty of green. He's got some maroon, and he's caught from behind. And coming up quickly, that was Calallen's Robert Calley, who reached out there, grabbed him by the pads, and yanked him back. That stopped Reeves at the 49-yard line. That's excellent field position there for the Alice Coyotes.
He had a lot of green. If Calallen hadn't been there, he may have still been running.
Oh, I'll tell you what, not only was there a lot of green out there, a lot of burnt orange blockers leading the way, but Calley comes up from the backside, grabs Reeves, and brings him down. 2:13 to go before halftime. Alice is going to get a crack at it one more time. They go to work from their 49. They got trip receivers to the right side. Tight end is to the near side. Pranita is the only one in the backfield. He is going to roll back to his right. Here comes the rush, and he's going to be dropped back at the line of scrimmage. As he was 3 yards deep, saw nothing but Calallen White coming at him. So he tucks the ball under and runs upfield. And with that effort, will pick up 1 yard on the play. Chuck Drillett, along with Gabe Gonzalez, will get the call defensively for the Wildcats. And Alice will look at a second down, and they call it 9, needed for a first.
Well, they just had nobody open. Had to run it up the middle, give the defense a good coverage on that for the secondary.
And penalty flags come out.
Again, Alice goes down to 3-point stance and comes back up.
And the referee, Grover Mann, gives the indication to the press box. It'll be a walk-off. So what was a second down and 9 becomes a second down and 14. Move that ball back into Coyote territory. Place it down at the 46-yard line. First, and make that second and 14.
That's the 5th penalty for 30 yards against Alice tonight.
Split in Travis Finley coming out to the near side for Alice. He draws attention over here by the secondary of Calallen. From the wishbone, that is going to be Farrell with the ball. He'll blast it out. No, not Farrell, but J.D. Gomez blasting it out. He'll get about 3 yards on the carry back up to the Alice 48. And the clock is stopped with 1:12 to play before halftime. With our score, Calallen 7, Alice 0. Back in a moment. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
You know that everyone likes doing business with a winner, and we've got one right here in Corpus. Cintas, the uniform people. For those of you who use their uniform rental service, you know service is the name of the game. Every uniform company says they provide great service, but at Cintas, they've got the proof. For the past 6 years, Business Week magazine has listed Cintas as one of the top 6 service companies in America. And each year, Cintas moves up in the ranking. In fact, this year, Cintas is the number 2 rated service company in all of America. So what makes Cintas so successful? Putting the customer first. Customers like Avis, who gave Cintas its We Try Harder Total Quality Supplier Award. At Cintas, it's become a tradition to be rated at the top by business publications like Forbes and Business Week. So if you want to do business with a company who just doesn't say they're the best, but who has solid proof, call the folks over at Cintas. In Corpus, call 884-6681. Outside of Corpus, dial 1-800-683-4279. Cintas, the uniform people.
Friday night from Alice's Memorial Stadium. Here's the situation, 3rd down and 11 for the Coyotes. They're down by a touchdown with 1:12 to play before halftime. Here are the Coyotes up to the line of scrimmage. Pranita with a wishbone backfield under center. Long count. He'll spin, hand it off to the fullback. He streaks through, will get past midfield and down to the 45 to the 43. On the carry is Chris Gaitan, who's been quiet tonight. But on that carry, Gaitan is going to be short of a first down. He is tackled by Casey Doran, the linebacker for the Wildcats. After they place the sticks, Gaitan comes up short of the first down by some 2 yards. And a punting situation apparently for the Coyotes. And Dale says the Wildcats call a timeout to think things over and give us a chance to tell you that tonight's ball game from Alice is being brought to you by the Bank of Alice, Mo Glass, Cintas, Columbia Northwest Hospital, and K-Bob Restaurant. And this is not the only game going on in South Texas tonight. Lots of other districts setting the stage for playoffs. You'll hear those scores and more coming up at 11 o'clock with the South Texas High School Scoreboard Show with Dan McReynolds and Alan Harwell. That will follow our ball game later on this evening at 11 p.m. right here on KRYS.
You know, this has been a very well-played game as far as being tightness. I have Alice with four first downs. I have Calallen with 4 first downs. It's been the 94-yard drive by Calallen that has been the difference in this game so far.
All right, both teams are back on the field. This is a 4th down and 2 for the Coyotes. They will be going for it from the Calallen 43-yard line. We have 1:03 before halftime. 7-0 is the score. Calallen with the lead. 2 tight ends, wishbone backfield. It's going to be a quick punt by the Coyotes. Downfield, the ball bounces at the 15 and will take an Alice roll down to the 5. And that ball came real close to hitting a Calallen player who was looking for the ball. That was Jet Walker down there for the Wildcats.
It went right past him, just whistled right past him. And I thought, oh, my goodness, here it is. We're going to go into one of those. So Calallen takes over deep in their own territory again on, about the 6-yard line with 53 seconds to go.
That was J.C. Perez who quick kicked the football for the Coyotes. And that puts Alice on defense. And you're in the deep end of the field. Calallen starts again at their 6-yard line. Dickie Gonzalez at the helm. He's under center. He'll keep the ball on the reverse. Comes around, and he had one guy to beat the 10. He tried to get over him. And reaching a hand up, he was being blocked down on the ground. Turn, so I get your number. 15. That is Jacob Garcia, the free safety, battling off his block out here at the flats. As he was going down, he got his hand up, and that tripped up Gonzalez. If he had gotten by there with Dickey's speed, plenty of running room on the near sideline. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but it didn't happen. 23 seconds to go before half. It is a 2nd and 5. It is Gonzalez. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 30, caught from behind at the 33-yard line, and the tackle, once again, a saving tackle made by Andrew Hughes, the strong safety. Timeout momentarily at 13 seconds as the ball and the chain is placed for play. They get the chain set on the near sideline, and now a timeout is called by the Alice Coyotes. Oh, we have seen almost 2 breakaways by Dickie Gonzalez here in the final moments of the first half. This is the 5th meeting between these 2 schools, and this year, folks, as some think, it counts because this is district play. Calallen has won all 3 encounters thus far, winning the last 2 ball games by 28-0 score. We have a full house here tonight.
Oh, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Standing room all the way around.
Where are you going, Favor? You going outside where it's cool? Yeah. It is a bit warm up here. We're going to leave the door open and get a little breeze in here as we get ready for halftime. And our halftime guest is here. Are you nervous?
How come you get to talk to all the pretty people?
Well, it just works out that way when you're the senior producer.
Yes, sir.
Well, coming up at halftime, we will have our halftime stats, unofficial, from Dale McFarland. Give you a recount and a recap of what's going on thus far. And we'll talk with Miss Anita Danaher, coach, the wife of head coach Phil Danaher. Going to find out how it is to be the wife of a football coach. Nerve-wracking. But here we go. We go back to play with 13 seconds before halftime. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Gonna pass downfield. That is a pass down there. Almost picked off the intended receiver. Well, we had 2 Wildcats down there. 25. That's Jimmy Favor, and also the split end, Jeremy Elliott. But we also had 4 people covering downfield. And 1 came close to picking it off. I'm going to say it's number 15. That's Jacob Garcia. He almost got his hand on that football. That incomplete pass, though, will stop the clock with 7 seconds to go here before halftime.
Oh, we had 2 people running side by side, and then another one coming down the far side, and he almost picked it off, made the catch after it was touched.
Calallen will have triple receivers going wide to the left side. The only one back here is Woody Chambers and Dickie Gonzalez, who takes an 8-yard drop. He's going to roll one, a block by Chambers. throws downfield, has a receiver at the 50-yard line. That is the split end, Elliott. He fights off people for 5 yards and will get it to the Alice 44. And that's where we are going to go to halftime, with the Calallen Wildcats leading this one 7-0 over the Alice Coyotes. Back in a moment with halftime, but first let's take this break. You're listening to KRYS 1360. Back here in Alice at Memorial Stadium. The Coyotes are ready to receive. Back deep, Andrew Hughes and Daniel Cantu. Also, Chris, make that J.D. Gomez and Chris Gaitan are the upbacks. They stand their 25. Robert Calley will kick away. Calallen is defending the south goal here in the third quarter to our left. As you look at your radios, the Maniacs are ready to kick it away. The Coyotes are ready to play. Standing room crowd ready to get back into high school football action on a Friday night in South Texas. Thanks for joining us. We're underway. There's Calley's kick. High one, going to come down. Going to be taken by Hughes at the goal line. The 5, the 10, the 15. Has a crease. He has one person to beat, but he's met at the 25 and falls down to the 27-yard line. That looked like Gabe Gonzalez that made the tackle for the Calallen Wildcats.
I believe we'll find out was favor number 25 that he ran right over.
Well, Gabe was somewhere in the neighborhood.
You bet.
All right, checking that lineup for the Coyotes. It has been J.P. Prunetta at quarterback, Farrell, Gaitan, and Gomez in the wishbone, and Travis Findlay, the split end, coming out wide to the near side, and the guard, Daniel Garcia, moves before the snap of the ball. On that first and 10, the line of scrimmage was at the 28, 29. They're going to move it back to the 24 now. It'll be a first and 15 for Alice.
Well, that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time that's happened tonight for Alice.
Quickly back from the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. Tight end right side, wishbone backfield, split into the near side for Alice. Prunetta with the ball. He'll hand it off to the fake. It to the fullback, and then Pronita will hand on to it and run to his right. Will get past the line of scrimmage, pick up the 5 yards from the penalty, and get 6 on the play. And Alice looks at a second down and 9. The line of scrimmage will be at their 31-yard line.
Casey Dorn in on the tackle for the Wildcats.
We've seen tonight in the secondary, Dickie Gonzalez has had some playing time at safety. He's not there now. We'll check the defense in just a moment. On the 2nd and 9, Alice with the football. Single setback. That is Farrell. Counter play, comes back, finds a slice in the line, bangs over people out past the 35, and will get to the 39. And with that little run, will be close to picking up, and he does, a first down for the Alice Coyotes.
A nice counter play. They faked it to the near side. A.J. Sherry nailed the guy coming to this side, but unfortunately it handed off the other way, and it was a nice hole.
Farrell is 5'11" and 195 pounds, and he's a bigot. Picks up the first down to his 39. Single setback, double receivers in a slot to the right side. It is going to be a slant, quick pass throw, and the intended receiver was J.D. Gomez, or the tight end, Joe Gonzalez, who had all lined up on that right side. And really, the closest one to the football was the Calallen secondary.
Jet Walker.
Jet Walker, and Walker was just about as surprised as you can get as the ball came closest to him.
Yeah, he was just standing there, and also, here comes that ball. I should have grabbed that one.
Jet Walker, Bert Gomez, Campbell, and Chris Ramon are the secondary on this 2nd and 10 for the Coyotes from their 39. In motion is Farrell coming near side. Look, pass play, Farrell at the 45. Hot pursuit at midfield and down at the 45. Grabbing on and bringing him down. Jared Campbell, the free safety, and Chris Ramon on the tackle. But what Finley did was lead a block out there for Farrell, who went in motion, and man, he was out in the secondary with nobody covering him. And when he got that pass reception, rambled downfield to the Calallen 45 for a first and 10.
That was a nice 17-yard gain.
10:30 to go, third quarter, 7-0 to score. Calallen with the lead. 2 tight ends, single setback for Alice. It will be a pass play as Funita rolls to his right, throws, has a receiver at the 29, and bringing that catch in was J.D. Gomez. went downfield 10 yards, hooked it to his right, and he brings in the pass. 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at the Alice 29-yard line.
Slid right in there for a 16-yard gain, caught the ball on the ground. The ball was dead right there, but the Coyotes are moving.
And that got the Alice fans cheering up on the far side as the Burnt Orange come up to the line of scrimmage from the 29. Quick snap, pitch to Farrell, coming around. The play blocked. The Calallen defense stands close. There's a fumble, and there's an unstacking of the players. Let's see what the officials are going to do. They're going to say that it was down at the 31. That does not bring a very pleasant response from the Calallen folks, who saw that play completely different. And the yelling you may have heard to our right was the Calallen coaches in the booth right next to us. But anyway, there's a loss on that play. Back to the Calallen 31. It's 2nd down and 12 at that point. Split in. Travis Finley goes wide to the right. Brunetta under center. Wishbone backfield. Stutter count trying to draw him offside. Brunetta at the last moment pitches it back to Farrell. Hot pursuit. He turns upfield, and he's going to be ushered out of bounds on the far sideline by Calallen's Jared Irwin. He's going to get forward progress to about the 20, and with things standing the way they are, that's going to be close to a first down. Nope, they placed the marker. It's going to be a yard short. Where do the officials on the far side place the ball?
They may call it for measurement.
Well, the line judge over here to the near side is placing the marker at the 21. Now they place it. Okay, the ball is at the 20-yard line. They need the Calallen 19 or better for a first down. Here come the Coyotes. 2 tight ends, wishbone backfield. Farrell with the ball. He picks up the first down and is tripped up as he gets to the 15. Will get forward progress down to about the 13-yard line. And Alice is on the move with 9:12 to go in the 3rd quarter, down by a touchdown.
4th first down of this drive for the Alice Coyotes as they are moving the ball, and they're deep in Calallen territory.
Impressive little drive here. 1st and 10, the line of scrimmage at the 14. Brunetta on a keep. He's buried as Chuck Drillen, the first there to grab a hold of the quarterback and drag him down. 3 other Wildcats come in for the tackle. There will be a gain of 2 tough yards. That'll place the ball right at the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for the Alice Coyotes.
Boy, he took a shot right there. About 3 Calallen people hit him. Chuck Drillen hit him first, and before he got to the ground, 2 more people hit him. Yeah, he paid the price on that. I bet that freshman is wishing that wasn't up there right now.
From the 10-yard line, Brunetta sends in motion. Farrell coming left. It is going to be a keeper pitch back, as it's going to be a play where he is caught and dropped. J.D. Gomez takes the pitch on an end reverse around to the near side. Jared Irwin, the linebacker, stayed home, stayed with his man, made the tackle, and there is a loss back to the 14 of Calallen. This brings up 3rd and 12, Dale.
Well, that's a nice 4-yard loss, and I tell you what, it looked like he was going to go to the far side up the middle, kept the ball, pitched it out, come to the near side. What an outstanding play by Irwin.
Calallen calls a timeout with 7:55 to play in the 3rd quarter, leading 7-0. Let's take a break. This is KRYS 1360.
The Bank of Alice is proud to support South Texas football this year. At the Bank of Alice, caring about the community is very important to them. With great convenience and friendly service, the Bank of Alice treats you like family and cares about your account. On the corner of Wood River Drive and FM 624 in Calallen and 801 North Texas Boulevard in Alice to especially serve you at its best. The Bank of Alice is an independent bank that's locally owned and operated, so it's different from all those big city banks. So easy to get to, so easy to deal with, and because of its small-town South Texas roots, the Bank of Alice knows how to treat people good. With convenient hours and drive-through and a 24-hour ATM machine, the Bank of Alice is a full-service bank that offers quick loan decisions and is known for its outstanding service to the entire community, including programs for the agricultural industry and small business people. So whether you're opening your first bank account or getting a loan for your new home or property, the Bank of Alice is right here where you don't have to travel all the way to the city anymore. With locations in Calallen and Alice, the Bank of Alice welcomes you to the new way of banking and wishes the mighty Wildcats and Alice Coyotes a great season. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
That's the play at the kickoff. On a 3rd and 12, Calallen intercepts the pass as Grenada tries to hit the slip-in Finley, and it is intercepted by Calallen. A penalty flag comes out at the end of the play. I believe, was that Jarrett Irwin, the linebacker, who came in with the interception?
I think it was Dicky Gonzalez. I'm not sure. It was a single number. I'm not sure if it was number 9.
9, that could have been Bert Gomez. Now there's a flag at the 25-yard line. Here comes the call from the referee. It is a flag against Calallen, but it happens after the interception.
Oh, we got offsetting penalty?
Oh, it's offsetting after the pass interception.
Right.
The ball stays in Calallen's hands, and Calallen stops. An impressive opening drive here in the 3rd quarter as they start in their end of the field and march it downfield. Picked off at about the 3 or 5 yard line. We're going to give it to Bert Gomez. I hope that is right. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Calallen. The line of scrimmage as we see them place the ball down at the 17-yard line. Here come the Cats. First time they've had the ball here in the 3rd quarter. Leading 7-0. In motion is Favor coming near side. That is Woody Chambers hopping over people, banging into people, and he gets it up to the Calallen 25-yard line where he's finally met and brought down by a Coyote defender.
They're going to give him an 8-yard gain on that up to the 25. And he was really moving on that play.
Woody Chambers in the first half had 61 yards of offense plus a 43-yard touchdown run. 2nd down and 2 for Calallen. Quick snap, handoff. Chambers, right side, finds a hole. He's across the line of scrimmage. We'll get it to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Calallen Wildcats. Hold it, though.
Humble Calallen recovered.
Okay, that's one thing the Cats need to do tonight. Hang on to that football. Checking in from the sideline, Casey Dorn going in. Coming out is Jimmy Favor. Don't make that Jed Walker. At Z-back for Calallen. Go ahead.
Chambers picks up 6 yards on the 1st down up to the 31.
Here comes Calallen. 2 tight ends. Split backfield. Dorn, motion man to the near side. Lead block. Woody Chambers running into the Yotes, Jacob Garcia, but he barrels over him, and finally Garcia will bring him down at the 36-yard line. And that's the thing about Woody. Once you hit him, you better be sure to be able to wrap him up and bring him down, as he was hit 3 yards from where they placed the ball for play. 7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 3, the line of scrimmage at the 37. Calallen, 2 tight ends, motion man coming near side. It's a keeper by Gonzalez. Tries to find blocking room, cuts the seam. He has one guy to beat. 2 of them. Hey, you're not going to catch him. He's at the 30, the 20, the 5, the touchdown for Calallen. That is
63 yards.
63 yards for Calallen's Dicky Gonzalez. With 6:13 to play here in the 3rd quarter. What a run by Calallen's Dicky Gonzalez as he broke not 1, but 3 tackles on his way to the end zone.
What really set that up, Tom, was the 3 carries in a row by Chambers. They faked it to Chambers. Alice were all over Chambers. Dicky Gonzalez picked his way, 63 yards.
Here's the try for extra point. It is good by Calallen's Johnny Adams. So with 6:13 to play here in the 3rd quarter, it is now Calallen 14, Alice nothing. Back in a moment. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
Driving in South Texas, no doubt you know all about windshield dings. Well, one thing all South Texans know, for windshield replacements or windshield dings or any glass needs, you can depend on Mo Glass. Whether it's auto or home glass, the only professional to call is Mo the Pro. Our knowledgeable staff and factory-trained specialists will do the job right. You can trust Mo Glass. We offer state inspections and also license replacement stickers. Now that's true service. Call Mo the Pro at Morenos Glass in Corpus Christi. Morenos Glass, Mo the Pro, and high school football. All excellent and all South Texas traditions.
K-Bob's is proud to be a sponsor of the Calallen Wildcats. At K-Bob's, you can choose from a wide variety of food, including chicken, seafood, steaks, and a huge salad wagon. Of course, K-Bob's is famous for their chicken fried steak with all the fixins. So after the game, take the whole family over for some of the best food in these here parts. K-Bob's, located at 5 Points, next to the movie. K-Bob's wishes Calallen good luck, and let's take it all the way again this year. Go Wildcats!
Gonzalez started this thing here in the third quarter. He is the one who intercepted the football down in his end of the field deep. He started the drive. We'll give you the particulars here in a moment. Here's a short kick, and it's going to be at the 42 where the Coyotes recover it. Coming up with the football was P.T. Gonzalez.
That is 83 yards for the Calallen Wildcats in a minute and 34 seconds with Dickie Gonzalez going the final 63. And Alice was looking for the onside kick. They had their good hands people up there. They had 2 people in the 50s, and everybody else was wearing in the 20s, 30s, and 10s.
All right, Alice starts to play, down 14-0. It's 6:12 to play, third quarter. Bernita, wishbone backfield split in is to the near side from his 42, a long count. Pitch back, Farrell, he goes right side. He'll get 3 on the play, out to the 45, stacked up defensively on the Calallen left. Over there, Dave Garza along with Matt Scherer and the linebacker Casey Doran in there. And this kid, Ryan Farrell, pick it up. About 4 on that carry. Brings up second down and 6, Dale.
Some pretty tough yardage running up there, but he's a pretty tough runner also with a 3rd and 4th in the district.
Travis Finley split wide right. Quick snap. Handoff. Farrell, straight ahead, run it. You got to hit him hard and hit him low to bring him down. You can bang on him all you want on the top half of his body, but this kid gets going. He's hard to bring down as he will work and get tough yardage out to the Alice 49. That's where officials spot the ball for play. 5:18 to play in the third quarter. 14-0. Calallen with the lead here at Alice's jam-packed Memorial Stadium. Glad to have you with us wherever you might be here in South Texas. With the wishbone backfield. Alice, a long count by Bruneta. He'll fake it to the fullback, throws. He's going for Finley, and he almost had it. But defensively on the far side, Calallen's Bergamez reaches up there and bats the ball away from Finley. That's one of those plays where if you make it defensively, you look good, but if you get burnt, it's a 6-pointer for the other team.
That could have been 6 points either way. A little bit lower, and Gomez would have been 6 points for Calallen.
All right, 4th down, punting situation, as it's going to be Burnett to kick it away to Jeremy Elliott. Elliott calls for a fair catch. He'll haul. No, he did. Did he call for a fair catch?
Yes, there's
he did.
The flag.
I don't know what got into Elliott's mind there as he stood at the 16, waiting for a fair catch, took the ball on a bounce and took out to his left. The official standing right there says, son, you can't do that, and throws the yellow.
Well, I think this is going to be a very interesting call, Tom, because they're going to call it dead ball delay of game, a 5-yard penalty, which is one that we've talked about several times this year. But the ball hit the ground, and that should eliminate that fair catch, the way I understand.
Hey, we have to get one of these officials up for a halftime chat.
We'll go along with what they said.
Anyway, with the walk-off, that's going to place the ball back deep in Calallen territory. It seems that all of their touchdown drives tonight have started deep in their territory. This offensive possession will start at the Calallen 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 4:44 to play in the third quarter. 14-0 is the score. Still plenty of time for anything to happen in this big 31-4A battle of the leaders tonight.
Well, you're right about it, where they start. Deep and score.
Gonzalez is at quarterback for Calallen. He'll keep spin. He goes back to his left, turns to his left, and he meets 3 Coyotes. They're going to bury him at the 10-yard line, and that'll probably be Dickie Gonzalez's toughest 2 yards that he'll pick up tonight.
Well, the referee was keeping a close eye on number 61, Jamie Lawson, because Lawson had his man, and he buried him in the end zone about 10 yards behind the play, and the referee was watching that very close.
Yeah, Lawson Jr. is rotating with Justin Sanchez, a right offensive guard for the Wildcats. Here they come up to the line of scrimmage with a 2nd down and 8. The line of scrimmage at the Calallen 10, 2 tight ends, split backfield, man in motion coming to the near side. Gonzalez will keep it, and he's caught from behind. That's just enough to where he loses his balance, as it was Mark Salinas that got over there and tripped him up, and then coming in for the tackle was J.D. Gomez for the Coyotes, but Gonzalez able to pick up 5 on that carry out to the 15 of Calallen. They would have to get it to about the 18 or better for a first down.
That was a nice little jump run. He had to jump over the Calallen people are pulling the blocker out on the ground, their defender on the ground for Alice. This is they're reaching up and tripping him.
A third down play as Gonzalez will keep, comes to the near side to 25. He's at the 30, spins to his left, drags people for 7 more yards down to the 37-yard line. And Dickie Gonzalez, a one-man show right now, picks up the first down. The tackle is made by J.C. Perez, but not after Dickie Gonzalez scampers downfield, for about 24 yards on that run.
It was a nice play. It was obvious what was happening. He got a block to the inside. I didn't see who did it. It sealed off the outside. He went outside and cut back to the inside, got hit, spun around, and drug him for 3 more yards.
3 minutes to play in the third quarter, 14-0. Calallen with the lead and the football. Seems to be some confusion as one of the linemen can't find it. That's Gabe Gonzalez, and that's going to be a penalty against Calallen as Gabe Gonzalez came out of the huddle, went to the left side of the formation, and Gonzalez says, no, you're supposed to be on the right side, and the flags come out.
Well, what reason the flag is, it's an illegal procedure. Gabe came out and lined up outside of the tight end. So he had an illegal number as a tight end without reporting.
So that's going to be a 5-yard walk back to the 34, first and 15 for Calallen. Clock winding down now with 2:50 to go, third quarter action. Slowly from the huddle, Gonzalez looking over the defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, like an 8-man front for Alice. It's a quick handoff. It goes to Woody Chambers, bounces off tacklers at the 38, slides to his left, will get it past the 40. Officials will give him the 41 on his carry. He picks up the 5 we lost on the penalty, plus 3 more. That's an 8-yard gain there for Calallen's Woody Chambers.
Well, that's what Calallen needs, is for Woody Chambers to start moving the ball again like he did in the first drive when he picked up 20 yards.
That's what Coach Watley was concerned about, that Calallen comes over here with the big line and would just kind of keep pounding away at you, and that's what Calallen has done thus far. Second down and 8. Spin, hand it off. Chambers puts the ball away carefully, then rambles upfield to the 45. He's caught from behind, drugged out the 46. The tackle is made by Alice's Kyle Madden. Madden will now check out the ball game and go to the far side. And Alice, defensively, will try to keep Calallen where they're at on a 3rd and long 3 from the Calallen 45-yard line.
C.J. Carroll has not run the ball yet tonight.
Well, this still has about 1:30 to go, and there comes a penalty flag before Calallen gets set.
Number 22 lined up offside.
That's Irwin? Yeah. Illegal procedure. So what was a 3rd and 3? It's going to be a 3rd and 8. And mental mistakes right now, stalling this offensive drive for the Wildcats of Calallen. We had a score a moment ago we want to pass on. It was GP 28, Flower Bluff 25. We just heard that over TA from across the way. We do not know, probably in third quarter. All right, back to our game. 3rd down and 8 from the 41. Split receivers left and right. Gonzalez fakes it into the line, sets up, throws downfield, has a receiver at the 48, at the 40, and down to the 35 of Alice.
C.J. Carroll.
And he was tackled by Alice's Andrew Hughes. I was completely faked off on that. Gonzalez thought he was going to the short guy, which had nothing but burnt orange around him, but he hit C.J. hauling in the pass and gets it deep into Alice territory at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Calallen Wildcats.
24 yards on that pass play.
Exactly at 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. 14 for Alice, 0 for, make that 14 for Calallen, 0 for Alice. 2 tight ends for the Wildcats. It'll be a handoff. C.J. Carroll going left side, finds his crease. He's still going, banging through people to 30, down to 25, to the 20-yard line. Picks up the first down by 4 yards, and the Cats are cruising now.
I guess I should have mentioned this guy's name a little earlier. Is not carrying the ball. They give him the ball, and he rambles for 15.
Well, C.J. Carroll, coming into tonight's game, had carried the ball 34 times for 316 yards. That round of applause that you hear is for C.J. Carroll, who is coming out of the game. He also has 5 touchdowns for his efforts this season. That is a 9.3 yards per carry average. But right now, his efforts have gotten the ball down to the Alice 20, where it's 1st and 10. 2 tight ends for the Wildcats. Dickie Gonzalez is at quarterback. Then Casey Dorn motion to the near side. Spin handed off to Chambers. Chambers, ooh, bang, runs right into J.D. Gomez. Gomez, the strong side linebacker, making the hit. And that was just a chest-high hit and drives the ball carrier back, but not after picking up 5 on the carry.
It was a nice textbook-type tackle, and it was just an all-around hard play.
That's the final play of the 3rd quarter with our score. Calallen 14, Alice nothing. Back in a moment. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
The Bank of Alice is proud to support South Texas football this year. At the Bank of Alice, caring about the community is very important to them. With great convenience and friendly service, the Bank of Alice treats you like family and cares about your account. On the corner of Wood River Drive and FM 624 in Calallen and 801 North Texas Boulevard in Alice to especially serve you at its best. The Bank of Alice is an independent bank that's locally owned and operated, so it's different from all those big city banks. So easy to get to, so easy to deal with, and because of its small-town South Texas roots, the Bank of Alice knows how to treat people good. With convenient hours and drive-through and a 24-hour ATM machine, the Bank of Alice is a full-service bank that offers quick loan decisions and is known for its outstanding service to the entire community, including programs for the agricultural industry and small business people. So whether you're opening your first bank account or getting a loan for your new home or property, the Bank of Alice is right here where you don't have to travel all the way to the city anymore. With locations in Calallen and Alice, the Bank of Alice welcomes you to the new way of banking and wishes the mighty Wildcatting Alice Coyotes a great season. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back to play, 2nd and 5 from the 16-yard line of Alice. Penalty flag on the play before it gets underway. The referee, Grover Mann, throws the yellow. And let's wait and see what the infraction is.
Go ahead, Bill. Offensive line move for Calallen.
And that is not going to make Coach Jim Clyburn happy at all.
So that'll move it back to the 21-yard line.
And what I'm chuckling about is Coach Clyburn. He can be a little wild on the sideline, but once those kids do it the way it's supposed to, he's your best buddy. All right, the walk-off will put the ball back at the 21. 2nd down and 10 now for Calallen. Just underway in the 4th quarter. Strong formation to the left side for Calallen. Gonzalez, spin, he'll go back to the right side. That play is read well by the Alice defense, number 99. That's Jerry Lerma, the defensive left tackle. He stayed home, saw Gonzalez coming his way, wrapped him up and spun him down. There's a loss on the play of 3 yards. 3rd down and 13. Pushed that ball back to the Alice 23 with 11:34 to play, 4th quarter.
So Dickie Gonzalez faked it to Chambers coming to the near side, tried to turn around and go back to the other side. The outside was cut down, and by the time he decided to cut back in, while there was big number 99, Lerma, waiting for him.
Cats come from the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. They show 2 tight ends. Man in motion is Casey Dorn. He's coming to our side. It is going to be a handoff up the middle of the line, and he will get forward progress to the 21. On the carry is going to be Calallen's,
I believe, Chambers.
Yeah, Chambers? Yeah, 30. They just wrinkled up his uniform badly on that defensive stop. So this brings up a 4th and 10. We're going to try a field goal for Donnie Adams. He will spot the ball at the 28. This will be a 38-yard field goal try. Scott Jackson will take the snap, and there is a timeout called on the field with our score 14 for Calallen, 0 for Alice. Let's take a break. Back in a moment. You're listening to KRYS 1360.
The Bank of Alice is proud to support South Texas football this year. At the Bank of Alice, caring about the community is very important to them. With great convenience and friendly service, the Bank of Alice treats you like family and cares about your account. On the corner of Wood River Drive and FM 624 in Calallen and 801 North Texas Boulevard in Alice to especially serve you at its best. The Bank of Alice is an independent bank that's locally owned and operated, so it's different from all those big city banks. So easy to get to, so easy to deal with, and because of its small-town South Texas roots, the Bank of Alice knows how to treat people good. With convenient hours and drive-through and a 24-hour ATM machine, the Bank of Alice is a full-service bank that offers quick loan decisions and is known for its outstanding service to the entire community, including programs for the agricultural industry and small business people. So whether you're opening your first bank account or getting a loan for your new home or property, the Bank of Alice is right here where you don't have to travel all the way to the city anymore. With locations in Calallen and Alice, the Bank of Alice welcomes you to the new way of banking and wishes the mighty Wildcatting Alice Coyotes a great season. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Well, they threw a short timeout to it, folks. While we were away, Calallen's Johnny Adams tried a 38-yard field goal. He had the distance, but it was wide to his left, and the try for field goal is no good. Still 14-0 as Alice gets the ball with 10:33 to play here in the third quarter from their 20-yard line. Pernita keeps the ball, tries to come back upfield. He's caught from behind, drugged down. He'll get a gain out to the 25. This Pernita, he can really hide that football. Last week in the Flower Bluff game, he held the ball so well that the officials were faked out. They blew the play dead, and he had the football, and he was making tracks down the sideline.
There's an excellent, what do you call it, sleight of hand artist?
Yes, sir. That time, he was able to pick up 5 and out to the Alice 25-yard line. Second down, and a long 6 needed for a first. 2 tight ends, single setback. That is Farrell. Pernita with the ball. He hands it to the man coming around. He's going to the left side, tries to cut upfield. He got a couple of yards. J.D. Gomez is the ball carrier. He'll get yardage out to the 30 before he runs into the strong safety bird Gomez defensively for Calallen. And Gomez comes up short for an Alice first down by a yard.
Well, that time they faked it up the middle, came back around to number 9, Gomez, and it looked like he was going to have a little bit of running room.
Right now, Dale, this is a big offensive drive for Alice. They got to get something on the board, down 14-0 with 9:17 to play. Alice looks over the defense of Calallen and calls a timeout. And we want to tell you that tonight's ball game is being brought to you in part by the Bank of Alice, Mo Glass, Cintas, Columbia Northwest Hospital, and K-Bob's Restaurant. Coming up later tonight at 11 o'clock, you can hear all of the high school scores from around the area on the South Texas High School Scoreboard Show with Dan McReynolds and Alan Harwell. They'll even have a couple of phone lines that you'll be able to call in and give reports on your particular football game. That comes up at 11 o'clock right here on KRYS. And a lot more action remaining as we have 9 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter of our ball game. Alice is down by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. And Dale, as we touched on just a moment ago, this is kind of a must situation now for the Coyotes offensively.
Yes, it is. They have got themselves into a position where they have got to move the ball and move the ball quickly into the end zone, because Calallen took the ball with 4 minutes and 44 seconds in the third quarter remaining and moved the ball down into the fourth quarter, where Alice finally took over with 10:33.
Third down and 1 from the 30. Quick snap from center. He's left in the backfield. That is A.J. Sheriff, who wrapped up Ryan Farrell as he got the ball from his quarterback. He was immediately met by the biggin, A.J., and he slams him down. And will they give him forward progress? That's going to be the 29. So there's actually, Dale, a loss on the play.
Now, they're going to measure this because they've actually got the ball across the 30-yard line to about the 31. So it's going to be very, very close.
From the angle we have, this, as Dale says, it's going to be real close. As they bring the chain in from our side, they stretch it out, place it down. The ref looks at it short by 6 inches. Rover man gives the call to the far side press box. And it is a 4th and very short situation. So Coach Wadley thinks it over. Coach Danaher of Calallen thinks it over. And we're going to see what these two guys decide to do with their teams.
I'm going to go up the middle with Farrell.
Yeah, because he is a good runner. And that is what Alice is going to do. The wishbone formation, 2 tight ends. He has Gus Solis at fullback, Farrell and Gomez in the backfield at halfback. Pitch back, Gomez with the ball, makes the first down, and one guy to beat. He's caught at the 46-yard line. Calallen's Jet Walker makes a touchdown-saving tackle because that's all there was between the 50 and the goal line for Calallen was Jet Walker, and he brings down J.D. Gomez. He got his number called, and he made the big play for Allen.
He sure did, bringing it up to the 49-yard line, a little 18-yard scamper for the first down.
Might be a case where the defense was going to key on Farrell, and there Gomez gets his number called and picks up the first down. Officials are going to say his knee touchdown at the Alice 49-yard line. Renita under center with the wishbone backfield. 2 tight ends. He'll spin. He'll hand it off to the left half. That is Farrell bouncing off people. He was hit, stopped at the 45, but kept his knees working and got it to the 40-yard line. And where it sits, that's going to be good enough for an Alice first down. Clock now becoming a factor. 8:36 to go in the ball game. 14-0. Calallen with the lead, but Alice has the ball and another first down. Quickly from the huddle. They're up to the line of scrimmage. Wishbone backfield, quick snap, pitch, Gomez. He goes left side, trying to find some running room over the line of scrimmage. He'll get forward progress to the 37 before the nose guard, Chuck Drillen, coming in to his right, meets up with J.D. and brings him down. Pick up on the play of 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 for the Coyotes.
Well, Alice is definitely on the move, and a nice job that time. Chuck Drillen was knocked down and reached up and grabbed a hold of his foot, tripped him up.
Rene Rodriguez, the big 5'9", 230-pound senior, over the ball quickly. Renita has the ball, rolling pocket, coming to the near side. Drillen, he's from behind, dropped at the 40-yard line. Drillen had his sights set on him, but that's number 34, C.J. Carroll, making the hit on the quarterback and drops him back at the Alice, make that the Calallen 40-yard line. Big defensive play for C.J. Carroll.
A loss of 4, and when after Carroll hit him, he just kind of stood there and said, "Hey, freshman, you don't get away from this senior."
Not in my part of the field. Big play, 3rd and 10 coming up for Alice. Work it at the Calallen 40-yard line. Single setback as Farrell trip receivers to the left of the formation. In motion is J.D. Gomez. He's coming his way. Penalty flag as Gomez turns upfield before the snap of the ball, and that's going to cost them 5 on that play. And Coach he points at Gomez and says, "Hey, son, you can't do that."
The tight end also had moved, so they had a lot of finger pointing to do that time.
Oh, I'll take that back, too. He is talking to Jet Walker, who apparently that was his man to carry, and he wasn't following. So Danaher, being the coach that he is, points that out.
I was wondering what he was... Nice maneuver, son. Try that one again. We could use another 5.
All right, moving it back 5 yards to the Calallen 45. 3rd and 15. Wishbone backfield split in is Finley to the left. Renita, long count. He's going to drop 10 yards, looking to his left, throws on the run, and it's oh, what a beautiful... There would have been a beautiful catch by Travis Finley. Almost a beautiful pass interception by the Calallen defense, but Finley had a better shot at it as he was leaped out, stretched, had the ball, couldn't hold on to it, hits the ground, comes out incomplete, stopping the clock with 6:51 to go in the 4th quarter. 14-0 to score. Calallen with the lead, and a 4th and 15 facing Alice.
Well, Irwin that time was back on defense. He had the shallow. He had deep help, and the ball was just over his fingertips, and he couldn't reach it. A diving attempt.
Dickie Gonzalez back deep for the 4th down punt from Nick Burnett. He puts his foot into it. It's going to take a bounce, and it's going to be blown dead at the Calallen 10-yard line. Dale, how many times has the Cats started behind their 20 tonight?
Well, let's
I
see.
can think of 4 right off the top of my head.
They started on the 7, they started on the 6, they started on the 6, they started on the 8.
That's 4. And now they're
they
going to
start
start
on the 10.
the 10-yard line. First and 10 for Calallen's offense. They have 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play in this fourth quarter. Tonight's ball game being brought to you in part by the Bank of Alice, Mo Glass, Cintas, Columbia Northwest Hospital, and K-Bob Restaurant. Standing room crowd at Memorial Stadium in Alice as the Cats go to work. First and 10 from their 10-yard line. In motion, coming near side, is Jimmy Favor. But the ball is handed off and goes up the middle of the line. That is going to be Woody Chambers. He gets his number called. With his effort, he'll pick up a quick 5 out to the 15, second and 5 for Calallen.
I think what's happening right now is Calallen's offensive line is beginning to wear down the Alice defense. And Chambers in the second half is picking up the yardage that was not there in the first half when Alice was coming with a 10-man front and just with all abandon going right for the ball.
All right, we'll check that line. It's Garza, Wilson, Hofer, Sanchez, and Yuri out there right now. Back to play on a 2nd and 5. Dickie Gonzalez with the ball. Woody Chambers, he has it. He turns it to his right. He'll get to the 20-yard line. And if all is well, that will be a Calallen first down here in the fourth quarter. First and 10, Calallen, 5:50 to go in this ball game.
So Chambers that time just taking the ball, following the guard, punching the ball up for a good 5 yards. And again, Alice is just, I think their defensive line is just tiring. I think all that conditioning that Calallen did in early season is now paying off on a hot night over in Alice.
Here come the Cats with a first and 10. The ball is just over, well, it's at the 21 actually. First and 10 from the 21. 6-man defensive front, strong formation offensively for Calallen. Bad snap, but Gonzalez hangs on to it. And folks, Gonzalez did a good job of just keeping that ball in Calallen's hands because the snap from center, he was grabbing for it. He was grabbing for it and held on to it. Play was designed to go to his left, so he tries to get something out of it and will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Move the ball back to the Calallen 20.
Very lucky that's all he lost, because he could have been hit back there and lost the ball as he was bobbling it.
Woody Chambers is the fullback. C.J. Carroll the tailback to the near side of the formation. C.J. gets the ball. He has the running. Loose hit ball. It's unsacked and see who has it. It's still out there. And Calallen. Oh, man. Breathe easily, Calallen fans. C.J. had the ball. He was hit, spun loose from the ball. I believe he comes up with it. No, let's get to his number. The big kid. Back of the pile. He's not going to turn this way.
Looked like an offensive guard on the far side.
53.
No.
Yeah, Gabe?
No.
Well, anyway, Calallen comes up with it. 3rd down and 7. The line of scrimmage at the 25. 2 tight end formation spin. And it's going to be a keeper by Gonzalez. One guy to beat. Can't do it. He's caught at the 25. Tried to put the juke step on him, but holding on for the tackle was Andrew Hughes defensively. Good open field tackle that time by Andrew Hughes, and this is going to bring up a 4th down, a punting situation for the Wildcats. Going back deep is Aaron Reeves. He awaits the kick at his 40-yard line. To punt away will be Jarrett Irwin, a 35-yard average on this 4th down. 3:40 to play in the ball game. There's going to be a 10-man rush by Alice. Here's the snap, the rush. The kick is away. It's a high one, but it's short. And it's going to take a Calallen bounce at midfield at the 40. It's still heading south at the 35. And hasta la vista, baby. It's out of bounds at the 33.
What a punt from his own. Well, the line of scrimmage was at the 25.
He was standing at his 10-yard line when he kicked it.
35.
Good kick by Calallen. Jarrett Irwin.
About a 42-yard punt.
And the Alice Coyotes will start with a 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. They have 3:19 to play in the ball game, down by 2 scores, 14-0. Up to the line of scrimmage. Travis Finley is to split into the near side, but Gomez gets the pitch, but we're not going to get this thing off because the officials blow the play dead. I don't see any flags out there.
I don't see flags either. I don't know if somebody called timeout or what.
Or if the ball was set for play.
Well, the ball was set for play.
Dead ball foul, illegal procedure
against Alice. Another 5-yard penalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 illegal. Well, 5-yard penalties, and most of them have been illegal procedures.
And after last week's ball game, Alice only had 3 penalties for 20 yards.
Well, definitely got more than that tonight.
All right, from the huddle, coming out split in, Travis Finley is to the near side of the formation on a 1st and 15 from the 26-yard line. Wishbone backfield, Brunita with the ball. He'll hand it off. That Finley breaks through. It's the secondary, and they make the stop. 32, that's Jarrett Campbell, the free safety. He fights off a block, looks up, and sees the big ball carrier coming at him. He says he better make the stop, and he does. So that run there picks up the 5-yard penalty, plus about 5 more. Call it a 10-yard pickup. 2nd down and 5. The line of scrimmage will be at the Alice 37-yard line. They fight the clock now with 2:50 to play, down 14-0. Tight end is to the left of the formation for the Coyotes. Brunetta with a long count. He's going to drop back 10 yards, rolling to this near side, throws on the run. He has one there, and there's a fight for the ball, but it's almost picked off by Calallen. Jarrett Irwin, the intended receiver, was Travis Finley. And to show the respect they have for Finley, he had triple coverage. Irwin, along with Dickie Gonzalez and Jarrett Campbell.
And it went right through 2 players' hands. Both of them Calallen. Both of them ending in 2. 22 and 32.
All right, this will bring up a 3rd and 5. 4th quarter action with 2:32 to play. 14-0 to score. Finley is stationed to the near side. Delayed handoff to Gomez. Bang, bouncing off people. He's past the 40. He'll pick up the 1st down where the official stands on the near side is at the 43. No penalty flags. And Gomez picks up 6 on the carry. Stopped by Jarrett Campbell, the free safety. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Alice Coyotes.
That's moving the ball. Alice really needs to move the ball faster than what they're doing right now. They cannot afford to grind it out. They just don't have the time to do that if they're going to stay in this ball game.
Up to the line of scrimmage. Finley split in, comes near side. Single setback for Alice. In motion is Farrell coming near side. We're going to go upstairs. Juanita throws on the run and incomplete at the 43-yard line. Dickie Gonzalez defensively covering on the play. Travis Finley was the intended receiver. He lunged for it, but he couldn't hang on, and it's an incompleted pass. This brings up 2nd down and 10.
Gabe Gonzalez putting a lot of pressure that time on Brunetta. It was almost to him. He had a man short. I thought he was going to throw for the short one, but all of a sudden the man short threw a block. That could have been very close to a pass interference. I don't know.
Clock is stopped with 2 minutes and 1 second to play. 2nd and 10 for the Coyotes. Brunetta with a long count. He will pitch it back to Gomez. He'll go left side. Bang! He's hit after about a 3-4 yard pickup. He'll get over the 45 and get to the 47 on tough yardage. He meets up with the linebacker by the name of Jarrett Irwin defensively for the stop. And J.D. Gomez will get 5 on the carry, as officials will say he'll get to 48 and no more.
Pretty tough yardage, and he was a little bit upset with himself too, Tom, as when he hit the ground, he kind of slammed the ball down. Good thing for him it didn't bounce away. It would have been a 5-yard delay of game.
3rd and 5 for Alice. 1:20 to go. Gomez goes motion to his left. Pass play, rolling pocket coming around to the near side. Gets the pressure. What a breakup! Casey Doran. He gets in there, slaps it away from the intended receiver. That's Chris Gaitan. Incomplete, but that play was made possible by Gabe Garza and Matt Shearer, who were all over Juanita in the backfield, who dropped 10 yards deep.
Just as he threw it, Gabe unloaded, and he went sailing back, and he laid there for a couple seconds. I think he was counting his teeth to make sure they were all there because he got leveled.
Okay, folks, it's going to be a big one as we get ready to go on a 4th and 5 for Alice. Wishbone backfield. A minute 13 to go in the ball game. It's a handoff. It's going to be to Ryan Farrell. He's going to be short of the first down by a yard. He stopped at the Calallen 48. He misses it by a yard.
Well, I don't understand that call. You got 5 yards to go, and you run it up the middle, and just turn the ball over to Calallen. Basically, you just said, here, we can't do anything with it. Of course, a minute and 7 seconds left. Calallen has got this ball game in hand
right now,
leading 14-0.
Looking for next week's schedules. Gregory Portland comes to Alice. Rockport Fulton will be at Calallen. Peloso Midway will be at Flower Bluff, and Kingsville and Robstown round out 31-4A action. Tight formation, and Dickie Gonzalez is just probably going to take that ball and go down on a knee. Well, he's not down. He's just going to come out here and run it now, and you know, no defense is running there on him. He's going to put the ball down, and the defense didn't come, so Gonzalez said, well, what the heck? He's going to run, but he just goes east-west and brings up a 2nd and 10 at the 48. Clock continues to run with 46 seconds, so the Coyotes are going to lose their first district game tonight, folks. They'll come out of this 4-1. They'll be 6-1-1 for the season. And it will be the Calallen Wildcats going 8-0 for the season and 5-0 in district. They'll lead the pack as of 27 seconds from now. Gonzalez under center. He takes the ball, goes back. He takes the knee at the 45, and this will bring up a 3rd down for the Wildcats.
That should have been the last play of the game. 13 seconds and counting.
The clock winding down, and folks, I don't care what people say, this was an outstanding ball game tonight. 2 well-coached football teams playing each other in a relatively clean game. We had penalties, but the penalties were procedures. We didn't see any cheap shots or anything. And it's one of these type games you just love to come and see. And both these teams walk off a winner tonight, but one has the scoreboard in its pocket. Alice goes down for their first district loss tonight, 14-0 against the Calallen Wildcats. It's been a wild one, and we've enjoyed bringing you the play-by-play. Tonight's game has been brought to you by the Bank of Alice, Mo Glass, Cintas, Columbia Northwest Hospital, and K-Bob's Restaurant. Back in a moment with a wrap-up and a look at our stats from tonight's game. You're listening to KRYS 1360.